who the hell is Jaycee Horn? Who is this? Who is this guy who all of a sudden has become the highest paid cornerback in NFL history? And are the Carolina Panthers making a huge mistake paying this guy? Short answer, hell no. If you've watched the Carolina Panthers these last couple of years, which I doubt a lot of y'all have, which is evident by the responses I've seen on social media, you know that when Jaycee Horn is on the field, he's a top 5 cornerback in the game. And the only thing that has held Jaycee Horn back is his inability to stay healthy. Well, last year, he played the most snaps that he's ever played as a member of the Carolina Panthers, and he was one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He was second in completion percentage allowed at 51%. That was better than Derek Stingley and a little bit short of Christian Gonzalez. So the statistics back it up that this dude is an elite corner. So it's not like it's some kind of random massive overpay. The Panthers are just overspending on a guy who doesn't deserve the money. Like, if Jaycee Horn would have hit free agency, I promise you somebody probably would have given him a similar deal. And he was the only good part of the Panthers defense last year. Like, this defense sucked at everything. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't get after the quarterback. They couldn't stop the pass. If they had 11 Jaycee Horns, that defense probably ends up being top 5, top 10 in the league. If you even just had 3 Jaycee Horns on the Panthers defense, it's a much better defense. So for the people out here that are saying who, like, go do your research on Jaycee Horn. He was the 8th overall selection, the 2021 NFL draft, and he's one of the better players out of that cornerback class. And the cornerback market is about to skyrocket. You know, Sauce Gardner came out a few days ago on X, and he was kind of questioning, like, why are cornerbacks not getting as much as some of these receivers, these edge rushers? What's up with that? So expect the cornerback market to boom, and the Panthers, them giving Jaycee Horn this massive deal was just them getting ahead of the cornerback market. And most elite corners get this kind of money. Like, Jalen Ramsey got a deal that was a little bit similar to this a few years ago. So it's not like Jaycee Horn didn't deserve this. When he's been healthy, he's been an elite corner. Like I said, he had the second lowest completion percentage allowed with cornerbacks that were targeted a minimum of 75 times. You know, like, you're not going to throw the Jaycee Horn and have a lot of success going his way. So when you have a true shutdown cornerback like him, you got to pay the brother everything that he's worth. And the name is probably what throws a lot of people off because, let's be honest, nobody was watching the Carolina Panthers last year. Like, out of their first 2 games, when Bryce Young stunk it up and got benched, I stopped watching this team. But then once Bryce Young came in and he ended up improving out of nowhere after talking the raw wave, and the Panthers were watchable, you know, I was looking at that defense, and I was like, damn, right, Jaycee Horn is the only dude out there that actually nobody wants to actually throw the ball to. And that was for a very good reason. So you get a guy like a Jaycee Horn, you got to lock him up. And you always want to lock up the guys that you drafted. And he also has become a more vocal leader in the locker room. You know, like Jaycee Horn, I was a little bit shocked that some people didn't really know who this dude was and that people were kind of questioning if he deserved this kind of deal. The only thing that concerns me about Jaycee Horn is he going to be able to remain durable? Because it's one thing to be a good player, but it doesn't mean much if you can't stay on the field. Are we going to see another Jair Alexander situation? I hope not. But this was definitely a move that the Panthers had to make, and he was definitely worth the money. This is definitely one of the best cornerbacks in the game statistically, and the film backs it up as well. Name me the last time a cornerback went off on Jaycee Horn. I can't remember the last time somebody had like 100 yards receiving on him. This is a really good corner. And he probably is now the most underrated cornerback in the game with the responses I've been seeing to this contract. I can't believe so many people don't know how good Jaycee Horn is. But at the same time, it's not too surprising because, you know, I get it. Nobody's watching the Carolina Panthers.